C3 show. We got like our third in a row Turtles figure. We've been going on a buying streak, which is a good or a bad thing, I don't know. And this is
the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Toon Raph. Ugh.
blah, mouthful.
It's a tongue twister, to say the least. And you can believe that. But this guy is pretty awesome. He is super duper posable, super ultra posable, whatever your preferred terminology may be. Look at those. He's got like 4 joints in his shoulder alone. So many accessories, and just this is pretty much the best representation of the Toon Turtles that I've seen to date. There's been quite a few releases of the Turtles from the cartoons, and they've all been good and had their ups and downs, and advantages and all that. But I think this is the one.
This is the guy's the king. For reference, this is a Playmates one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Playmates. This was the Cartoon Turtles. This was a classic collection.
Yep.
This is called. So this is the classic collection. About the same thing. When you take a look at him, even though he's doing the splits.
Some loose joints there.
But a lot more high quality on the Bandai figure.
Mm-hmm.
This one I still like, but these guys,
Yeah.
I mean, they blow them out of the water with posability, articulation, everything. And they just look better. They look more like the cartoons.
Yep.
Like those guys are a home run. But just these are out there too. And actually, the crazy part is I think these have gone down in price a little bit. Actually, my Leo looks a little bit derpy, but I mean, these were for a while. These bad boys were like $60-$70 a piece.
Yeah.
I think you can get them a lot cheaper now, but those things are actually the Bandai ones are actually about $60 too.
They retail for about $60. Yep. I mean, if you're familiar with any other like the Bandai, SH Figuarts, the Tamashii Nations, whatever you want to call it, there's like 8 different names. Any of those other figures at all, like my girlfriend Emily has a whole bunch of the Dragon Ball Z figures. Those things are amazing. I know they've done like Batman, and that line is just absolutely incredible. They do mechs, and a whole bunch of stuff. The posability on them is awesome. What makes this guy stand out for me, though, over pretty much every other small-scale turtle figure I've ever owned is the fact that this is all plastic up here, but the bottoms of his legs and his feet are actually die-cast, which means he's heavier on the bottom, so he's easier to stand and pose, which is something I've been talking about and saying for a long time, because it's, sometimes it can be hell getting figures to stand. I said, why don't you just make it heavier on the bottom? Give them weighted feet or weighted something, and finally somebody's like, hey, let's do that, because then they'll stand up, and it's awesome. And like, when you pick it up, you can just feel it too. The first time I ever picked him out of the box, I was like, holy cow, like, what's going on here? And then I felt his feet, and I was like, they're cold. Looked at the box, sure enough, die cast. And that's awesome. But this guy is, gorgeous. Extremely representative of the cartoon, and I'm going to be picking up the other 3 once I have the funds for it. But let's talk about
I'm gonna be honest, $60. I'm still on the fence about getting this one, just because $60 is a lot for a 6-inch figure.
It is, yep.
But at the same time, like I said, it's the Cadillac of the.
Yep, it's gonna last. It'll be around forever. So hopefully.
Let's take a look at the.
Let's talk about some accessories. So one of the cool things I love about these guys, and it's stupid. Like I was just telling Kyle before we started shooting here, every single Turtles figure has some accessory or some feature that is completely pointless and dumb, but that sells it for me. Is this here, the storage for the size pops out, and then you have your other belt piece here. If I can get it to go in, it's not because we're on camera. Because it's upside down as well, Pay attention. There we go. So you can have the the weapon storage belt or the straight belt, which is cool because I know in like the cartoon they put the weapons in the sides of their belt a lot, and it's so that's just like a nice little features that you can have, if you're trying to do different pose and you think having the holster there kind of messes with the look of it, So you got that. You have interchangeable head. So this is his angry face. Believe it or not, that's not going to focus your word, but he looks pretty happy. I mean, he looks mildly upset. Like he looks like somebody called him a swear word, essentially, and he's like, "Hey," and then he's got a stern face, which is his more regular one. And you'll notice in the back there's no bandana because that guy just pops right out and back in. And I think that one you can put in. Nope, just the one way. Yep, so interchangeable head sculpt's always a good thing. He comes also with a 4-pointed throwing star.
Which, it seems all turtle figures come with throwing stars. How often have they used throwing stars, Ternes?
Once.
I
can't say for sure, but I did read there's a comic called The Pre-Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where I saw Leonardo kill a guy with a bunch of throwing stars. It's pretty awesome.
So in the early comics, yes, they did, but on the TV show,
yeah, it's not a thing.
If nunchucks were too violent for them, they definitely weren't throwing stars.
Yep.
And yeah.
Same with the kunai. I don't think Raph has ever been once seen using a kunai on the original TV show, but here it is. Just accessories, for the sake of it. He also comes with 6 interchangeable hands, 3 for each side. You've got like your defense kind of Spock looking hand there. Yeah. Your relaxed, your throwing star / kunai holding hand, which is a bit more clenched. And then a fist. And then he's also got his normal ones that have a hole in them. That's just for the side. So I got a plethora of accessories. And he is gorgeous. This is his packaging. You can kind of see that at all. It's nothing real special, but
looks good, Jen.
Yeah, it's.
And once again, because we know what you like, there you go, UPCers.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. I like the bottom drawing there.
Yep.
The raft. That's nice. And these guys are, of the figures we've looked at, these guys are probably the easiest to track down.
Yeah.
The Mondos you have to order special from the internet. Same thing with the
NECA 1/4.
1/4 ones. I've seen these guys at Barnes & Noble.
Yep.
So they're pretty much everywhere. And if you see them for $60, that's the going price. So don't think, Barnes & Noble's trying to get one over on me. Because they've been known to have expensive
Yes, they
items.
have. Yes, they have.
Not picking on them, but they've had expensive items before. But if they charge you $60 for them, that's... I think you get them on Amazon sometimes between $50 and
you see them as
somewhere like that, but $60 is kind of the manufacturer's going price for them. Are these an import or are these for American market?
These are an import.
Okay. So there's a lot of your cost.
That's the one other thing I will say too is same with the Dragon Ball Z figures that Emily has is they're easy to find for a while, but once they go away, they're pretty much gone. Like I've been wanting to get her a Goku for a while. It's like a regular Goku, Super Saiyan Sun Goku, whatever, and he's $150 right now. I don't know how long ago he came out, but he's basically impossible to find anywhere except for you have to pay aftermarket price because they don't make him anymore. So, if you're on the fence about these guys, don't stay on the fence for too long because once they're gone,
make a decision.
Yep, they're gonna be gone.
You want them or you don't.
Yep, pretty much. And this is one of those ones, like I said, I wasn't really sure because I don't love the Toon Turtles usually, but once I actually saw him in person, it was like, yeah, that's it. I have to have it now. So
Gotta do it. Gotta jump on them.
Yep.
Like Tonto.
Jump on it.
Jump on it.
Jump on it.
We're stupid.
We are very stupid.
So, that is the SH Figuarts Bandai import. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Raphael. Any other words we want to throw in there?
Not really. I mean, nothing. Waffles, you know. We could say that just to confuse people.
Dai Pao Tai. That's not
Yes.
Japanese. Sorry.
I do like how on the back too the features that is, you know, dynamic posing, superior sculpt, optional parts, and how collectability is one of the features.
Yes.
As if I didn't know that already. Like, oh, collectability! I can collect it. Okay, thank you, Japan.
Thank you.
But yeah, good stuff. Pick them up.
Pick them up. But let us know in the comments. Are we right? Is this the definitive 6-inch turtle figure? Is there one that's better? Do we not remember? Is there one that's come out that we're not aware of? Let us know. If you have this one, what do you think of them? Do you like them? Did you get all of them? Or were you kind of like, one and done? I'm just going to have my Mikey or Raph. Those are the two most popular, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
I think Mikey was actually just released, so.
There we go. So pick them up wherever you can get them.
Mm-hmm.
This is Kyle and Ternes for the C3 show. Keep collecting.